Hey, I am here with Craig. So excited to be with him. He's a member of our community, and I don't get out in the field very much. I'm usually behind the desk for 10 hours a day, so this is a total treat. So Craig found this house. How did you find the house?
Off of your wholesale list.
Okay, cool.
And this is the 21st house that I have bought from you, by the way.
Wow, 21, that's great. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about this house. It looks brand new already, so I'm excited to see the inside.
3 months ago, it didn't look like this at all. We wrapped the entire exterior with an inch of foam and then stuccoed it all.
Right.
So it's energy efficient. We replaced all the windows and all of the doors with energy efficient doors. Painted the brick, that's iron ore, painted the trim. I think it's gonna match really nice. And we're gonna put a type of gravel down here that'll probably be a similar shade.
Yeah.
It'll look really slick, I think.
Yeah, this is really cool. I love this area. We're in East Mesa and I live in Mesa, so I just love this area. One of my favorite places to flip houses. So yeah, I'm excited to see the results, and hopefully the return is awesome too. So since we're out front a little bit, tell us about, you said already the landscaping, going to put some gravel that looks good. That's
gravel,
great.
Quarter minus, barriers between the two. We're going to do quite a bit, and a lot of plants, desert landscaping.
Okay.
A lot going on.
You've mentioned something about an ADU, so let's just walk over here and kind of take a look.
We'll have to go through the house because that gate is locked. I'm so sorry.
Tell me a little bit about that gate, like extra parking and the walk through.
Sure. So right over here, we're going to add parking, and right back there is an ADU that we built onto the house. It has its own entrance right here and its own lights, and it's just kind of its own space.
Yeah. So
they can either use it as part of the household, or they could use it as a rental or mother-in-law suite.
Yeah.
It's a way to add value.
Okay, so can you get to the ADU from the main house to the ADU?
Yeah, and I'll show that to you.
And you can block it off. That's cool. So if you're not familiar with ADUs, there's been a lot of flexibility within the cities, like Phoenix wide lately with ADUs, as far as just like allowing them. I mean, when it was previously hard to get a permit to do these type of things, just because of the increase of prices, ADUs have been a lot easier to accomplish, which is really, really cool.
Sure.
Especially just, you can generate more income. So let's take a look at the inside. What kind of flooring do you got here?
This is luxury vinyl. We bought it at Costco. It was on sale. Got a really good deal on it. It's a really fine product, easy to put together.
Right.
Nice big planks. It's dirty right now because we're in here working, but it's quite beautiful.
It's just so amazing, this vinyl, just how it looks exactly like tile.
It's amazing. It's watertight. It's easy to repair. It's just a nice product.
So are you about 60–80% done with the product, or with the house?
I'd say probably more than that now. But
like 90%?
Yeah.
Wrapping it up. So we got brand new cabinets. So you totally stripped this kitchen, everything in it.
Yeah, we completely did everything in here. It didn't look like this at all. We changed the configuration. Didn't have an island. It used to have soffits all over the place in here and drop down cabinets. So it had a drop down ceiling here. All the hallways that you're looking in throughout the entire house had all the old metal ductwork in the hallway.
Okay.
And there was actually a soffit that ran from about right here all the way across down the hallway, and there was a wall across here. We took out all of the old ductwork and put in new energy efficient ductwork.
Oh, really?
And raised all the ceilings.
All through the attic, all new ductwork too?
Every bit of it is new.
Wow.
Yeah.
I really hope the appraiser catches onto that and you can get max price, especially just increasing the energy efficiency from the outside, adding extra foam and stucco and all new ductwork. That's amazing.
And it has two advantages. I mean, besides getting rid of the old stuff, it's you can raise the ceilings.
Right. This cannot be the original floor plan. There had to be a wall here dividing.
Yeah, so there was a divider across here, and the soffit ran right in the middle of the wall. It was really ugly.
Yeah, I bet.
So imagine a wall with a big, huge soffit.
That's cool.
On top of that.
It looks so good how you just opened it up, and man, it looks great. Look at the awesome lights too. You did so good with those lights. And
yeah, these are called puck lights. Love them. Easy to install. Easy to, if you hit they're 1/2 inch thick. They're the exact same thickness as sheetrock. Yeah. So you can put them wherever you want, even if there's a stud there or it just fits. So.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about missing the studs.
Yeah. The cool thing about Craig, as far as being a community member, there's not too many people that get out and like work and get their hands dirty and like really get into the details. And so that's what it's like. 21 houses, and you've been on project and basically have done the 21 houses?
All of them, yeah.
In how many years?
Oh, about 5.
About 5 years. That is so amazing. That's cool. Show us a little bit more around, if you don't mind.
Yeah, just a utility closet here. Oh, I should have showed you the pantry over there. That's awesome.
Okay, we'll get to it.
So in here is the first bathroom.
Look at that.
First of 4.
Brand new cabinetry, I can tell.
Yeah, new toilets.
New toilets, new tub surround.
The tub, it was in great shape, and so I had it resurfaced.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
resurfacing. So if you're a flipper out there, and I mean, you got to look at this resurfaced tub. I mean, the money that you've saved just to resurface it. How much did it cost to resurface it?
Depending on what you do, resurfacing costs anywhere from $300 to $700.
$300 to $700, and a new tub surround would be
a lot more than that, especially installed. Sorry
yeah.
about that. So I guess we can go in the master, the primary suite.
Oh, primary suite. Okay.
This has 2 closets.
Wow. Look at that.
It used to be 1 closet. I turned it into 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. And added an extra door. So if you're a flipper out there, that's the his and hers closet. That's a big deal, especially with the wife walking in, just wants her separate space.
Yeah, and we're going to make the shelving and everything. It's going to look really slick by the time we're done.
How cool is that? So smart. I'm just going to look out this window and see where we're at. We're in the first little side yard to the on the west side of the house. Okay. This yard is huge. Is it a half acre?
Half acre.
Oh man, this tile is beautiful.
So this, of course, is our
Look at that tile.
bathroom. It's a little bit small, but we completely redid the shower basin. And my wife, Jeanette, is always brilliant at picking out surfaces. So she designs all this. Chooses all the colors, yeah.
She did a great job.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's really cool.
Some more bedrooms back here. We're putting in bifold doors in all the closets.
All right, cool. It's a 3-bedroom house?
5-bedroom house.
5. Whoa, that's good. So another bedroom over 2. Oh, we got 2 over here.
They're all pretty similar in size. We're making the closets a little different. So you can see the design of it, coming up with some interesting things.
That looks really good. Oh, we don't have to go in there, that's fine.
Yeah, another one just the same.
It's awesome.
But this used to have a wall that went all the way across here with 2 more doors. So there are 3 doors in here.
Oh, really?
I ripped all that out and put this in. It's so much more open and nice. And also imagine a drop-down soffit that was about right there. It felt like this weird little tight cave, and now it's nice and open.
That's great. And that cabinetry is just awesome. Just some more counter space. Throw some games in there or towels.
This is the depth that you would normally do in a bathroom. So these are 21 inches instead of 24 inches. Got it. But it kind of made it back in further, which I liked.
Cool. We haven't even got to the ADU part. What the heck?
No.
That's cool. Let's check that. Is that out next? The ADU part?
So that's over here. It was actually kind of cool because this side of the house actually had everything we needed. It was already plumbed and
good.
It even had the electrical for the stove. I mean, they'd used it that way, just not well.
So this is an addition to the house?
Yes.
Is it counted on county tax records already?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
But it was enclosed like
already.
This. Yeah.
Cool. And so when you go to list it,
we will add the square footage.
You'll add the square footage.
Yeah.
And measure it out. That's great.
Yep.
This is cool.
This was a way we added value. We can go in here, just careful of the threshold because of the...
Oh, the tile is drying?
No, just step over it like that.
Oh.
You can come in here. This is really slick.
Oh,
so
wow.
I made this to be wheelchair friendly.
This is so cool.
I do have glass coming in, custom glass.
Yeah.
That will fit.
That looks so good. I love how the tile is just continuous.
Yeah, so that's...
I love that style.
I figured if someone had like an aged parent or something, that would be a nice feature.
Right.
There'll be a sink right here.
Okay.
The sink used to be over there and I moved it.
Right.
The sink's there. This will be the 24-inch stove, but a full functioning stove.
Yeah.
With little 4 burners. And this will be countertop, and up here it's going to have uppers. But we went with 36 uppers instead of the normal 42.
Got it.
And dropping them down.
And then are you going to be able to put a refrigerator in here too?
Yeah, so the fridge goes right here, in this space here. It's got its own circuit, which you have to do for a fridge. So a separate circuit. And then on top of the refrigerator, a small microwave will sit.
Oh, nice.
And then it's tiny.
It's tiny, but it's a way to add extra income.
It'll have these 2 really cool fan lights
that
we found at Costco.
Oh, those are cool.
And then it has its own entrance here.
Wow, this sidewalk is beautiful.
Yeah,
look at that.
We poured this.
That is awesome. And
look
at all that
RV
new black
gate.
All that block wall out there. That is so cool.
Yeah, massive yard.
Did we even get to that area over there?
Not yet.
Okay, so there's so much to this house.
Yeah, it kind of goes on and on.
Yeah. All right, let's go see the other side, I guess.
So it has a little back porch.
Okay.
One of the things that we did is we ran wiring so that it would have security lights. So all around the house has motion detector security lights.
Oh, great.
Turn on. And one of the cool things with the switch, if you just want the security lights on, you just go on twice. They're just on stop.
Okay.
Or if you just turn them on, they're motion detectors, so anytime it detects motion, they'll turn on.
Okay.
Or you can turn them off. This outlet here is also on a switch, and we're gonna have party lights that run from one end all the way around like this. And so just at the switch, you can turn on the party lights.
Oh, that's great.
I do that on all my houses. I think it's really cool.
And so tell me about this backyard. Are you going to do any landscaping back here?
We've been debating about that, and it's such a blank slate. We're thinking about just grading it really flat and nice. Because I mean, we could put gravel in and then somebody might want lawn, or I think we're going to put all of our attention in the front yard and make the front yard really spectacular, and then maybe just leave this as a blank slate.
Let them decide what they want to do.
I got together with my real estate agent and we looked at everything within 2 miles of here, the backyards.
Yeah.
And most of the ones that we found that were for sale, the backyards were in terrible shape.
Okay.
So we feel like if we're up against them, it's either blank, clean, or one that's in really bad shape. And maybe, I'm hoping that it won't be too much of a deterrent.
Yeah, that's great.
Most of the time I do landscaping in the backyards, but we decide not to.
Yeah, it's a huge backyard, so.
So there's another gate to the front. This is a
wow,
another little space.
You could turn this almost into another ADU.
Yeah, we could have if we'd wanted to.
Yeah, this is really cool. So
we're gonna put the same flooring in here. We have some leveling work to do in the concrete. You notice it's slanted. So until we get that done, we won't.
That's smart. That's just such a good suggestion. I can see how it's slanted and stuff. And so, I mean, what a horrible mistake it would be to put just beautiful flooring. You'll actually see it come out that slant. So just to level it out before you do that is so smart.
Yeah.
That's great work. I mean, this is a perfect office for someone that wants to work here, or like a little gym or something. I mean, this is awesome extra space. Looks really good. Cool. So Craig, tell us about this one. So how much did you buy it off the list for?
I believe we got it at $345.
$345.
And then with closing costs, it was like $348.
Okay.
$385, something like that.
Call it about $350 in. And $350. What is the goal of rehab, your goal for budget?
My initial budget was $100.
Okay.
I've modified that substantially, and now it's more like $160.
Oh, wow. So you're dumping. So that happens all the time as investors, where we have it like an initial budget and then we change it for whatever reason, just depending on, I know you mentioned your real estate agent and comparables. And did you just change it because it needed more work, or do you feel like you can put the extra work in and maximize your profit because of the extra rehab?
I felt like that the extra stuff we did with like the block walls and all the nice gates and the stuccoing the exterior, these are expensive things to do.
Right.
As I was looking at the comps, we felt like we could probably sell this thing between $600 and $625. There's some good meat on the bone there.
Yeah.
So at $350 plus $160, you're at $510.
Right.
Closing costs maybe $35,000.
Yeah.
So you got a nice little spread there.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, that is a good spread, and I I always just hope and also pray every day that my investors get the return that they want, because if they get the return they want, they come back and buy more houses, and so that's very important to me. So, I mean, just looking at the neighborhood and the area, I'm actually pretty familiar with the area. We've got an awesome high school close by. This area is oddly, I mean, we're kind of landlocked actually to the reservation to the north of here, but it's still on fire off of Wrecker Road. I mean, we got In-N-Out over there.
Yeah, great shopping. The freeway's right there.
Yeah.
The river's right there.
The lake's right there. Out of town's right there. The airport's 15, 18 minutes away from here. So
it's wonderful.
That's why I really like this area of Mesa. It's just quiet too. Like there, you don't deal with like all the traffic and all the crazy stuff over here.
Yeah, it is nice.
So, well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for giving us a house tour. I really know this is going to help a lot of people in the community just to get excited about like, hey, I can do this. And so that's what it's about. So
yeah,
thank you so much.
Happy to help.
Appreciate
Thank you, Spencer.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.